At 17, being diagnosed with AIDS. Like I thought I had my life ahead of me.
When I first got diagnosed, I ran to his car, grabbed the gun, put it in my mouth, and tried to shoot it.
I have HIV, and she jumped right into, are you okay? What can I do for you? How can I be there for you?
Ty, Martha, and Lucia, take one.
So how do friends and family members talk about their loved ones living with HIV? We invited some allies to our studios for a candid conversation, but there's a twist. Our 3 HIV positive stars were listening to all of it.
We're ready.
I think we're ready.
Yes, we are.
What's the difference between HIV and AIDS?
Yo pienso que el SIDA, para mí, es casi es lo mismo.
Pero no es lo mismo, ¿no? El VIH es el virus y SIDA es cuando se manifiesta el virus. Eso es lo que yo entiendo. Do you know the difference between HIV and AIDS?
I'm still learning. I think when I think of AIDS versus HIV, I think AIDS, if you're positive and you're not treating it, it would turn into AIDS.
I learned early when I got diagnosed, because I was diagnosed with AIDS, which means your T cells are lower than 200. And once you become above that, taking medication, you become HIV positive.
Yeah. With an opportunistic infection, right?
Yeah.
Okay, terminology. I love that.
That's what it is.
I love that. It's so good. And at least for me, because I got diagnosed so recent, mine was 2-3 years ago, and I still have people like assuming that if you have one, you have the other, and they just already go like, oh my goodness. I'm like, well, no, they're 2 different things. You guys are like correct that they were saying that, like if you're not on top of your treatment, or if it's even a late detection, which possibly what was in your situation where they didn't detect it until you're already past that point.
Already past that point, yeah.
Yeah, which for you, that must have been really, really scary. Is that was the first thing you heard was?
Yeah, that's what I say. It was I still vividly remember that moment when I was diagnosed and my entire day just fell apart. Felt like my life fell apart.
Yeah.
And it was a hard day for me. And knowing that I was able to take medication and being able to come out of that, it was just amazing. Like I still can't believe I'm here.
What type of language should we avoid when talking about HIV?
Yo pienso que todas las lenguas tienen que tener cuidado la forma que hablan para no lastimar alrededor, porque uno realmente no sabe y tiene que guardarse esos comentarios que no son buenos.
Maybe a gay man would ask another, right? Like, are you clean? And that is, I learned, I used to say that, and it was don't ever say that. Right.
That's a big one. That is always a big one, especially coming from when we got diagnosed. It was in the apps, not the apps, the websites, the gay websites, dating websites, sex websites, whatever you call it. Always, before you were gonna hook up, the question was, are you clean? And I always knew that was coming.
Get mad.
And it was upsetting. And it was like, what are you trying to say, that I'm dirty? Like what? Like I shower every day.
Right.
Like what are you referring to?
So what, even now, do you feel like, because that question's still very valid. I think even now, a lot of websites are putting it right up there. They put it on there like, hey, what is your status? When is the last time you have been tested? Do you not like that? Do you not think that's an important part to ask?
Oh no, that's 100% yes, but it's a way that you ask.
Okay.
The way that you ask. If you ask, are you clean? Like,
right.
Of course I'm clean, I shower. I'm gonna answer that.
Right.
But can you ask me
yes.
more differently, like, have you been tested?
Great, so that's
I think that's a better way to approach it, instead of like,
Right.
are you clean? Like this, you're telling me I'm dirty if I'm not clean.
Right.
And
Open
now what I
conversation.
do now is, so people don't ask me, I put on my, every profile I have, it says that I'm HIV positive.
Right.
And I don't have to be asked again. And
Right.
if they ask, I'll be like, yeah, I am.
For yourself, I know you were saying that you You don't put that on there? Do you even tell people? Because you like to wait.
I don't have any social media except
Okay.
for TikTok.
Okay.
What do you think your loved one was most scared of when they revealed that they had HIV?
Yo pienso que el miedo de él con nosotros al decirnos que lo rechazáramos y ya no lo quisiéramos, que no lo aceptáramos.
Sí, yo me imagino que para mi amigo era igual, ¿no?
Sí.
El sentimiento de el miedo al rechazo
Ujú.
y por eso
Sí.
no dijo nada.
Yeah, I think, my best friend, like I said, he was diagnosed at 17. He had moved here from Guadalajara, and so he barely spoke English. And so I think the same for him. It was hard for him to navigate in the beginning and what's next.
That's quite a moment at 17 to get that news.
It was hard because I couldn't tell my family.
Right.
I couldn't tell my mother because I was illegal here
Right.
at that time, and me telling her and not knowing that it was gonna worry her for a long time without seeing her child. I hid it from her until I saw her in person, which it was 10 years later. I just couldn't imagine telling her. I just couldn't at that time. And again, it was a hard time for me at 17 being diagnosed with AIDS.
Yeah.
Like I thought I had my life ahead of me at that point, and knowing that this came up, it was tough.
I was dating a guy named Terry. He was a medic, a paramedic, but he was also a police officer here in Los Angeles. We moved to Florida, and when I first got diagnosed, I ran to his car, grabbed the gun, and put it in my mouth and tried to shoot it. I didn't know nothing about locks, and that's my experience when I got diagnosed. So I feel you on that. It's really to remember that it's hard. I'm so grateful to be alive.
I think I'm very lucky that my mom, this was not her first rodeo.
Right.
Her younger brother had HIV and died from complications back in the 80s. So it was quite an interesting moment. And I did not need to worry that she was not going to accept me. She was the first person I called, and I said, I have HIV, and she jumped right into, are you okay? What can I do for you? How can I be there for you?
After educating my parents and my sisters and my mom, my dad, just with the knowledge I received from just having it, like all the Googling everything, asking the doctor everything, asking the psychiatrist everything, it gave me a sense of peace.
Nice.
You know, and it gave my family sense of peace, some peace, and it was nice to see that there is life after life. You know, like Cher says.
Yeah, come on, Cher.
So you're single. You go out, you meet like a tall, handsome guy. He's rich, he's sweet, he's everything that you are excited about. You find out that he's HIV positive. Does that change your opinion? What goes through your mind?
Para mí, ya no. Ya no hay espacio para eso. Ya estoy más adentro que afuera. Así es que yo no puedo opinar esa pregunta, pero yo pienso que si en verdad se quieren las personas, no importa.
Yo creo que es difícil porque si uno está empezando a salir con alguien y es una persona muy atractiva y me gusta todo, pero estamos empezando a salir y en ese momento me dice que es VIH positivo, tal vez yo no he tenido tiempo para enamorarme realmente. Me asustaría y probablemente no me daría la oportunidad de llegar a conocerlo mejor. Sería muy, muy difícil, la verdad. Me preocuparía hasta inclusive, ok, nos casamos, tenemos hijos,
pero
se lo puedo pasar a los hijos. Es ignorancia, yo sé que es ignorancia, Pero pues no puedo negar que tendría esas dudas y que pensaría todas esas cosas.
I think if you would have asked me a few years ago, my answer would be different, but I think now if I were to meet somebody and they told me they were HIV positive, it wouldn't change anything for me.
Not even like for a second, nothing.
No, I think, maybe something in the back of my head would, but I take precautions as a gay man myself, and I make sure that I'm doing what I need to protect myself.
I think that's a good one to talk about, which is rejection when you meet someone, which I had plenty coming from being diagnosed long ago, 20 years ago. There was many times that my heart was broken because I really liked that person,
Right.
and that person got afraid of dating me.
Yeah.
Because there was no prep, there was no you equals you.
Right.
And they were afraid, and I don't blame them. I probably, I got to forgive all of that later in life in therapy because I hold all this resentment for so long because of them rejecting me. But at the end of the day, if the tables were switched, I would have been afraid.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'd be a little more cautious, but I get to understand it.
Yeah.
And also now how I deal with it is that if you have a problem with it, you're not for me.
I'd rather rip it off like a Band-Aid. Hey, I'm HIV positive. If they're like, eek, okay, bye, I'm out. I don't have to invest any more time in you.
100%.
Which, it's fine. And if that's the person, to each their own. I mean, if that person doesn't want to involve with people with HIV or anything like that, that's on them.
Yeah,
that's literally on them.
It's not for you.
It's really like that. What did you...
Not for you.
You're not losing anything. Because obviously, would you want a person who doesn't support you in all facets of your life? I don't think so.
Right.
When I was negative, I dated people who were positive, and I didn't care.
Right.
But now I joke about it.
Right.
With my friends, whoever are positive, we make where are you at? I'm on my last T cell.
Yeah, that's a great one. That is so good. I always throw the one out there that are you sure I'm positive?
Yeah.
That's my favorite one too. That's so good.